Good afternoon, good morning. This is Mark Johnson from Loyalty360. I hope everyone's happy, safe, and well. Wanted to welcome you back to another edition of What We Are Seeing, What We're Hearing. It's our weekly podcast, videocast, that explores the topics, trends, and best practices that are being discussed within the customer channel and brand loyalty industry. The series will feature timely reflections on discussions that we are having within the brand and vendor community pertinent to customer experience and customer loyalty. From Loyalty Management Magazine interviews to our member-driven, brand-focused digital roundtable series that address these specific topics, as well as from our continuing education series, Loyalty University. Our touch points provide a distinct point of view from Loyalty360 as we sit at a very unique cross-section within the industry. Our goal of what we're seeing, what we're hearing is to relate these areas of interest to a larger audience in an attempt to elevate the discussion around customer loyalty. Some of you may be familiar with our podcast series, the Leaders in Customer Loyalty series, where we speak with leading brands about all things customer loyalty. We ask them a series of questions on their program, their technologies, their processes, as well as the challenges and opportunities they see within the industry. This week, we're going to talk about customer loyalty, specifically which brand the individuals running these programs, what programs are they loyal to and why? Getting other leaders to open up and discuss the value they see in other programs that are driving customer loyalty within them should glean some very unique insights for the group. This week, we asked Daniela Olson from the Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf, Jordan Sakara from IKEA Canada, and Diane Eichler from Campgrounds America. What brand are they loyal to and why? We actually received 3 unique responses, 3 themes that we thought were quite impactful. The first is understanding the target audience. Second is unique experiences. The third is digital innovation. So let's go ahead and take a look at their responses. Diane, you run a very successful and very impactful program at Campgrounds America. Which brand are you loyal to and why?
I would say, and I probably am not the first person to say this, but I'm a big fan of Sephora. I love what they do, their Beauty Insider program. I think they do a great job with that. They know who their demographic is. They know who their target audience is. Everything from samples with purchase to, using points for in-store activations. I think they've done a phenomenal job. And I would look at our KOA program to see how we could model some enhancements moving forward based on Sephora. I think they just they're rock stars in what they do from their rewards program.
Jordan, IKEA is a renowned brand that has a worldwide following. Which brand are you loyal to and why?
Yeah, Canadians, when it comes to a loyalty landscape, we are extremely mature. I forget the last data, but I think the average Canadian is a part of like 7 to 10 loyalty programs. We have a lot of appetite for loyalty programs. I think my wallet is full of them. But for me, one of the ones that I get the most value out of really is the Scene program here in Canada. I don't know if they have it in the US, but yeah, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with movies, the value that they add, kind of the transparent transactional nature of it is kind of what we've noticed a lot of Canadians appreciate and that I appreciate, but it's really connected to the value and the experience of movie going and everything involved with that. So I think through COVID, it was one of those ones that I missed. So I feel like if you're missing a loyalty program, that's obviously indication that they're doing something really well.
Daniela, the Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf, you have a compelling product offering, very passionate fans, especially on the West Coast. Which brands resonate with you and why?
Yeah, I love this question, and I'm such a geek about this stuff. So I'm always learning and wondering and kind of seeing where we can learn from others. I think a couple of things. I'm always really curious on the folks that are really pushing the envelope in loyalty and what that experience could be. So some brands that are top of mind for me are Chipotle, Sephora, right? Places that are really doing some unique things. I think Chipotle does a lot of interesting stuff in the digital space, and so always curious to know what's working, but maybe more importantly, what are you learning, right? Because I think we learn just as much about the things that we try and have maybe unexpected outcomes, whether good or bad, as we do, and things go perfectly perfectly to plan. So, really looking at what's happening on the more innovative edge and what can we learn from that.
Thank you, everyone, for joining today. Hopefully you found these insights, these responses from these leading brands about the brands they are loyal to and what's driving their loyalty helpful and impactful. Please make sure to subscribe to our Loyalty360 videos through your YouTube channel and also our podcast through the Apple Podcasts or Spotify. We would love to hear from you in the comments section below. What brands are you loyal to and why? Have a wonderful day, and make sure you join us back again for another edition of What We're Seeing, What We're Hearing.